Now, in this video, we will see very thoroughly and step by step how the tool called the Taget Weld tool works in a detailed manner. I made you a few 2-3 little exercises that we will go through together. Imagine that I have a set of cubes, and I want to connect them all together in such a way that they form a single unified structure. This means that each cube will be attached to the others, creating one cohesive unit. Well, for that, we will use several tools that we have already seen, and we will introduce the famous Taget Weld tool at the end. So first, if we want them to form a single mesh, I will need to combine them. So to combine them, we will select this one and that one, and we will combine right here. There. Now they form just one single mesh. So I would like to now, as I mentioned earlier, as I said, connect this, and also this, these specific points. Except that here you might tell me, actually maybe I can make a bridge, or I can do, a bridge. Well, it's not going to work like this because, simply put, first of all, you have two faces here, one and the other, that are oriented towards the correct side. So if we create other faces here, if we create other faces there, it will essentially create a sort of airlock, if you will. So this is definitely not what you should do. It will create a lot of problems if you do things like that. So this is not the method to adopt. What we are going to do now is that we are going to remove those faces. So we will definitely remove those and those. And now we are going to try to connect this vertex to that vertex, this vertex to that vertex, and this vertex to that vertex, and this one too. To do this, we need the well-known target window a bit more. So we are going to switch to vertex mode, like this. We will hold Shift and right-click. We are going to go into merge vertices. So this is for the tools that are used to merge the vertex. And we are going to take the Taget Weld tool. So the Taget Weld tool is good. We have it now. And you will see it's super simple. You are going to take this vertex here. You will simply hold down the left click and then carefully hover over that vertex. You let go, and then bam, it acts like a magnet. No need to create a bridge. No need to do complicated things. We just simply have to do this, and we will essentially do this for each and every one of the vertices that are of interest to us. And it essentially acts like glue, but we do have a bit of a mesh. Everything is quite ordinary. And as you can see, if I move the vertices, there is only one vertex left. So we do have a bit indeed. So super extremely useful. Very useful. Next, we can also use the target tool in cases where we need to close portions of polygons. So similarly, we will use the target tool with Shift right click, as I mentioned, and we will close it like this. It's really like using glue or strings to close it by connecting the vertices and merging them together. So this is a vertex merging tool. The second tool we are going to have is a little technique that I will show you, which is also super useful. Let's say I really want to close this hole, a bit like I did here before. How am I going to do this? Because I don't have any vertices that allow me to connect all these points, all these vertices. So if I use the target tool, what exactly do I do next? Then either I merge it here, but that's not at all what I want. I want it to be merged at the center, a bit like here. Alright. I want there to be just one line as there is so far. What we're going to do is a technique that is super simple and really useful. It's to position ourselves in edge. We make a quick press of W to cancel the target tool. We position ourselves in edge mode. We select the entire edge loop here. We're going to R1, Ctrl, right click. I'm going to get there. Ctrl, right click. So having selected the edges, Ctrl, right click. It all becomes vertices. It all becomes vertices, which means that if I go back to the beginning, I'm telling Maya that I only want my selected edges to be converted into vertices. So The selection I made on my edges will be reflected on my vertices, and you will see that it's really useful for what I want to do here. So now I have basically all my vertices, essentially each and every one of them, selected. I will do Shift right click merge vertices and merge vertices to center. And there, bam. We have exactly what we wanted. We have a single vertex at the center that connects all the others just like here. So this manipulation is indeed really practical. Honestly, you will see that we are definitely going to use it quite a bit. And for myself, it's really something I love to do because it becomes truly automatic and is quite satisfying.